short takeoff and landing. Here we go, the Bronco. Big stalky undercarriage. Now you can see fairly stubby wings, twin booms holding the tailplane and elevator. Tony has been keen on aviation, as he says, forever. He went solo in a glider in 1983, got his private pilot license on a Chipmunk in 1998. He's a multi-engine commercial pilot with lots of experience, particularly on twin turboprop parachute types, as he spirals for height. He's been displaying this OV-10 Bronco since 2009. It was brought together in the 60s to replace the ubiquitous Douglas A1 Sky Raider in light strike. And you can see what an agile performer it is. Great view of that twin tail. It's powered by a pair of Garrett T76 turbines, each of 1,430 shaft horsepower. Carries 4 machine guns in sponsons under that tiny fuselage, bombs and rockets on weapon stations on the wings and under the fuselage. At the back of the fabulous cockpit with incredible vision, there is a cargo bay which can also take up to 5 troops. Here, as they call it, a dirty pass. Flaps down, undercarriage down. Yes, this machine carries German Vulcan cruise markings. It's not trying to attempt to be a World War II warbird. It was ordered by the West German Luftwaffe for contract work with the German Armed Forces as a target tug. Underneath the fuselage would be a pod, quite like the fuel tank you can see on this, and that would be a winch to deploy a very, very, very long wire. And on the end of that would be a drogue target, which looks very like an airfield windsock. And it would be seriously a mile behind the tug, because fighters and other aircraft were going to use the drogue as a target. At the back of the fuselage is a large plexiglass dome. Behind that, facing backwards, would be the operator for the tug, for the towing device. All target units across the world have an unofficial motto, which is, we aim to please. You aim to please. Americans are currently sort of going back to the future and have ordered a number of aeroplanes called the OA-1 Skyraider 2. And it's a tail dragger modified crop duster with a turboprop on it. Again, to do exactly the sort of work that this did back in the 60s.
Ronald Upston, come to the front information desk in front of the restaurant, please. Ronald Upston, come to the front information desk, please. In front of the restaurant.
Now, during the siege of Khe Sanh, during the Vietnam War, the beleaguered forces there could only get supplies by aeroplanes coming in against very hostile skies. So you needed a special approach, and it became known as the Khe Sanh approach. Here it is, down like a lift. And back in for a short landing. On with the reverse thrust. What a spectacular machine. What a spectacular pilot.